Hi, my name's Kerry Badham and I'm delighted to show you our brand new Happy Birthday cutter. Very easy to use, you cut it out all in one go. It's lovely, quite funky, it goes up and down. Really nice tool, very quick to put an inscription on the front of your cake. The Happy Birthday inscription on the front of the cake is based on the same design as the Art Deco. They complement each other really well. It's great because you can add an extra inscription along the board, which will be in the same font or anywhere else on the cake as well. It's a lovely font that goes up and down on top of each other, adds a bit of interest to the cake, very easy to use. We've also used our child's play balloons on the cake design. The recommended paste we suggest is modelling paste, or you can use gum paste. And here we've taken just a simple fondant and we add Tylo to it. It's also called CMC or gum trag. You knead it in and you'll feel your paste start to firm up. It makes your paste easier to handle. You've got a lot less chance of damaging it, and also it dries nice and hard. So here's my modelling paste. I would now wrap that in cling film. I can use it in around 30 to 40 minutes time, or the best thing really is to make it up the night before. Keep it in cling film and then you can use it when you're ready to make your cake. I've rolled out my modelling paste and I've allowed it to sit for a while just to have a nice dry top. Place your cutter on top and apply pressure with your hands. You want to apply the pressure evenly across the cutter. I move it round the mat, making sure that it's all gone through. Remove the excess. If you can't feel your mat beneath the cutter, then you know that you've rolled it too thick. I'll give it one more go, just to make sure. So turn my cutter over, and you can see that some of the pieces have remained in the cutter that we don't need. So I'm going to use a tool to remove them. There you go. You can see it in the cutter here, so you can tap it on the surface to help it start to come out, and then I just use my brush to help ease the Happy Birthday inscription gently out of the cutter. Left a couple of bits behind. So here you can see you have your Happy Birthday. Now you need to adjust it slightly with your fingers, and what I did was allowed mine to sit for a while to dry up. Once it's drier, it's easier to handle, and you can place it on top of your cake, or you can do what I've done, and I've made a plaque for mine, which I will show you now. I've placed mine on a FMM firm foam former mat, just so it can dry off a little. So I'll leave that for a few minutes to one side while I make the plaque. I put the cutter on top of the modelling paste, and just by hand I went round the shape of the happy birthday. And you don't need to be too specific with this. All the way around. And it's up to you. You can go straight along if you want to, or you can go around the shape of the letters. Entirely up to you. And take the edge off. And what we want to do now is neaten up these edges. So I just go along with my finger around the side. Turn it over, and exactly the same here. So we've done this quite quickly for the video. So my happy birthday isn't as dry as we would like it, but I'm going to show you. All I did was snip mine on top, fondant underneath, still quite sticky, and then I just took some water and started to stick some of the letters in place underneath. Just water. Don't need anything else. I left the plaque just to dry off for a little while. You could leave it for an hour or so. Depends on the weather. And then once that had dried off, it was nice and easy to handle. I put it on the front of the cake. I attached this with water as well. And then I just used one of the Hobbycraft guns to go around the edge and make a nice beaded edge around the front, around the edge of the plaque. You can see this here on the front of the cake. Thank you for watching.